on-dash filming. Hopefully this turns out. Kind of show you how rough the road is. Me driving with it, holding it in my hand, kind of takes some of the bounce out of it. Of course, I'm on a relatively smooth stretch of road right here. Just purring along, which I'm very thankful for. This is not an area you want to break down. One thing I'm not sure if any of the video showing is the bugs. Definitely the reason I'm not sticking around long at some of these turnouts is because the bugs are pretty rough. Need a really good freeze right now to take care of the bugs for the rest of the year. But it's been actually pretty nice. It's been pretty warm, and I think that's part of the reason the bugs are still thick. Stop here and take some pictures. I guess we don't really need to. We're filming. That guy's not enjoying the bugs. So remember earlier when I said that the squeak, squeak, squeak was gone in my front end? Yeah, that was temporary. That was a short-lived, it's gone. It's back. Pretty sure that's definitely a CV joint. It has that CV joint quality to it. So luckily I have a brand new one at home. I just gotta, or back in Talkeetna, I gotta get back down there to get that installed this week and hopefully start working on the rear brakes. Do a little fishing. The silvers are starting to run pretty good. And get ready for my next adventure. It'll be a little longer this next one. This was kind of a spur by the seat of my pants type run here. I wasn't even sure which direction I was headed when I left. But I knew I had a few days before I've got a couple doctor's appointments I got to make, so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to get out of the house and go play. So here we are. Alright, I'll shut you off until something different comes. Doing a little off-road here. I'm gonna go pick some blueberries. There's a, looks like a pretty good spot right up here, so we will give her a shot. It's just munching on them back there. They were delicious. Enough. Okay, these are low bush blueberries. As you can see, they're great big. They're so juicy too. So when you're in the wilderness of Alaska, you do like the black bears and the brown bears and the grizzly bears, and you just eat berries. Got the Vanagon out here. This is my view. I should have brought a bucket. I could have got a massacre of berries here. They're everywhere. They're just about perfect too. Trying to find a big patch of them. Probably been picked over pretty good right through here because this is pretty close to Paxson. Oh, there's a bunch. Those look good. That was a good one. Scenery up here is amazing. As far as you can see. There's the Alaska oil pipeline running right through there. And we'll get closer to it. We'll take some video of it when we get near it. This is the end of the Denali Highway. We are now on the Richardson Highway. Not bad. 74 miles from Glenallen. Oops, I guess I probably should put that in gear. It's gonna go a lot better. We'll stop in Glenallen, get some fuel. And then our next stop from there, who knows? We'll see. Definitely got a pretty good clunk in the front end there when I came off that little ridge that I was just on, picking blueberries. So, yep, that CV joint's pretty short for the planet, but should get me home no problem. Alright, well, we're back on the main highway here, so I will film if I come across something exciting or when we get close to the pipeline. Hopefully you can see that, but that is the Alaska pipeline. Right back there. I know there's some spots up here we'll be able to get right up and close to it, so but kind of weird being back in the trees. Not that they're great big trees, but there's trees all over where I've been the last almost whole day. There was no trees, so just kind of cruising along the Richardson Highway here and enjoying all the views. And I'm in a little bit of sun, so I'm enjoying it. When Alaska gets into road construction projects, they don't mess around. They just mine right out of the mountain, take all the gravel they need for the highway project. That's pretty impressive. I haven't been through here since they did all this construction work. It's nice. Logging miles, getting closer to Glenallen. Topping off my fuel there, probably eat lunch. I don't know, I haven't really decided yet. And then we'll just keep motoring. Not quite sure where we're headed yet. Probably head back towards maybe Anchorage or something, not sure. But we'll see from there. Still chewing up some real estate here. All is going good so far. Still haven't seen any critters. Bummer. Was kind of hoping to show you some critters. I guess I'll have to go back down towards where I live and show you critters, because there are at least some down there. Kind of rolling in and out of the clouds. Still nice though. Hasn't started raining on me since I left the Denali Highway, so that's always a plus. So this is the turn right here. If you take a left and head to Tok, you're on your way towards the Canadian-Alaska border. I've been down that road many, many times. It's 213 miles to the Canadian border from right there. And we, right now, are about 350 miles from where I live, so we're slowly making progress. Just out for a nice cruise today. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, and in front of this trailer is another Vanagon, which is kind of cool. I'm sure I'll see them up the road here in just a few minutes at Glenallen, because pretty much everybody has to stop for fuel there unless you got a diesel, which I do not. So, but yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Get to meet them and say hi and check out their Vanagon. And here they are, just cruising along like me. Not quite sure where they're from yet, but like I said, worst case, I'll find out here at Glenallen when we get there. Looks like they are probably from Alberta, Canada, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to race right up on them here. We're just kind of cruising along. I'm drafting. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm drafting. Anyways, that's a pretty good looking little Westie. And for the record, I was wrong. They're from Quebec. And they're on a road trip. Super nice people. They're inside getting some ice cream, so I figured I would steal a minute and grab some video now that I'm all fueled up again. So yeah. Sounds like they're having a good trip too. I'll film when they get back out here. Oh, bright colors too. Always fun to see what other people have in their Westies. Nice. I like the toilet.
Yeah.
There's been a few times I wish I had one.
If it's raining and
Yep.
yeah.
Just a standard Westphalia.
Okay, it's the original one.
Yep. That's my refrigerator.
You can look in there. He showed me.
I believe.
So I got storage.
Okay.
And then a diesel tank for my diesel heater that I have.
Yeah. Okay. You'd rather use a diesel heater than.
We're live.
I'm Karen.
I'm Ratchik from Quebec.
From Quebec. Yes.
And they're on their Alaska adventure too. That started yesterday. They weren't sure where they were going, and they just ended up in Alaska. So
Yes,
Alright.
that's it.
pretty cool. I'll see you guys. I'll make sure you'll check out the channel, and I'll put you on there.
Yes.
So they just fixed this road not too many years ago, and repaved it all through here and widened it. Took all these bumps out, but as you're about to see, they come back. That's what happens when the ground freezes. So yeah, this is always a fun time. Boy, that CV joint's starting to make quite a bit of noise. I'm just gonna mosey my way back along here. Hopefully it holds together. I've drove on them thousands of miles when they sound like this, so they don't usually come apart